Hello guys, welcome to another episode, and on today's video I just want to walk you through this, like our options for like the finishing of this house. And most of these options I'm the one who made them, because I was the one, let me just say, I did most of the finishing of this video. If you've watched my past videos, then you know that. So most of these options I'm the one who made them. And also what has inspired me to make this video is because I thought we were making like the best options, we were making like the best decisions for this house, and actually they were the best. According to us, they are the best. But I was on industrial area, and the things I saw, the kind of options I saw, they were triggering. They were I don't know, they were mind-blowing. Yeah, let me just say they were mind-blowing. So there are so many ways you can work on your project. There's so many ways you can take, there's so many ways to just play with your idea, to play with your project, to become what you want, to reflect what you envisioned. And so towards the end of this video, because I managed to take a few footages from like the showroom that I was in, I'm going to just put those videos so that I help you guys like make your, so that I can just help you guys make your decisions, so that you guys are, when you think of embarking on a project, then you have options. Like I just want to give you a wider, a broader way to look at it, a broader way to approach it, because you know, at times we're embarking on these things and we just don't have options. We don't know what is modern, what is this can work, this can also be an idea. So that is why I'm making this video, guys, to just help you to, let me just say, to enrichen your options, to enrichen your options. Yes guys, so before that, before we get to the footages, let me just walk you through what we did with ours, the options we made, the things I learned when I was at it, and some of my greatest experiences while at it. So for the kitchen, I was really working with I really had strict orders. We had decided on a white kitchen. We wanted a white kitchen. So even when I was going for the tiles, I knew we wanted a white. It was a white kitchen. So the only thing I did was to just choose the patterns on it, on the tiles, and the size, because I do want to have the small size tiles, because their tiles, you see, these ones are a bit, even when you look at this one, is not the same as this, because they differ with the sizes. Yeah, so we went with white. That was our option. Then I made the option for the decor pieces. These pieces, actually, they are sold, these ones, the decor tiles are sold per piece. So it depends on the size that you want and the type of tile that you want. So when you're going there, you really have to work on a budget, because there's everything for everyone. And these for tiles, I went for them at Kijabe Street, because that is where I just prefer going to Kijabe, because there's a lot of options. There are so many options there. Yes, people say it's expensive, but for me, I prefer having options, which is what we went for. And yeah, after going through like several things, several walks, several shops, we settled for the white one, for this one specifically, with those vertical, I don't know if these are vertical or horizontal, vertical lines. I think we went for those for these tiles with the vertical lines, but these ones could also be horizontal. It depends on the way you want them to be designed. It's all on you. Yeah, so for the deco pieces, I only chose 2 pieces, because our kitchen is not as big. We cannot have like a lot. We only had 2. Yeah, that is what we went with. Then for the kitchen top, this one, I don't know how it's called. It's countertop here. So for the countertop, I went with that brown to match with the decor. So I went with that brown, this brown. So I went with this brown to match with the decor up there. I don't know if you can see, but they are matching somehow. That is why I went to the brown for the kitchen top, because I thought black would be too harsh on the kitchen, because the kitchen is white, so black would really be too harsh here. So that's why I went to the brown. So the sink, I'm not the one who chose it, but let me show you. I think I was also involved in making that decision for the sink, so let me not say I was not the one who chose it, but I love it. There's nothing wrong with the sink. I love it the way it is. So I love the way it is. We went for the small size because, as I said, we don't have a large kitchen or a large space to work with, so we went to the small size. And also I love that it has this thing. So this is where I put my things for washing, and then it has these things, the one to stop the flow and everything. The tap also, I was not involved in the tap. That was just a rush decision that we made because we really wanted to move in and we wanted to like work with it. But I love everything, how everything is there. So something else that I want to show you. So something else that I want to show you guys is this, our kitchen cabinets. These are the options. This is what we went with. These were the options. I'm the one who chose this because I really thought this was so modern. So yeah, I went with that. This is what I went with. I really love it. I think it's really amazing. I think they look really nice. So that is what we went with. But I'm going to show you from the footages I'm going to put towards the end of this video. Guys, I felt like I did nothing. I did zero. So I'm just going to put some footages for you guys to see. From the color on the walls, the paint of the walls. On this side is where you can clearly see it. It's a bit bluish. Then the ocean blue is what we went with for the doors. So I don't know, I knew I wanted something off-white, something that was almost white for the walls. So, but not white, because white, I knew white would not last that much. White really shows that on it. So I wanted something a bit off-white. So this blue really did it for me, which is what, let me show you from here, which is what we chose, which is what I went with. I chose this blue because I knew it was, it won't show that as much as white can, as much as white would show. So another trick is that when you're going for like paint for the walls, you want to look for something that has some much white in it. So if you're going for green, you look for something that is a bit whitish green for the walls. That way it is I feel that way it is now, you are now it's a bit better. It could blend, it's easier to blend with your accessory, with your things for the house. So yeah, that is why we have that blue. Then for the door, I went to this. For the doors, I went with that blue. It's called sky blue. I really thought this would blend with the wall paint, and it did. It really blended very nicely. Then I love that when you look at them, there's a bit of some greenish in them, but you really cannot tell if it's green. So when we were going for the seats, because we redid the seats, I hope you've watched that video. We redid the seats. Now when we were going for the seats, I knew we couldn't find any blue that would match these two paints, the wall and the doors. I very much knew that we couldn't find anything that matched the wall, those walls and the doors. So when I saw this green color, it's a bit of some green in it, but not as, it's green, actually it's green. So when I saw this green, I knew this would somehow, somewhat blend with the colors, and it does. It really does. So for the carpet, this one is from Kikawambao. This one we went with the gray, because gray is just a neutral color. So you know, when you have gray as a neutral color, then it's easier to blend everything. Hope you can see. That's how I want you to see it. From that you can see like it blends. So let me try get a full picture of it in the walls. Oh, it can't show you. I just can't. Just want to take pictures of it in the walls. But that is, I hope you can see the gray and the green, the blue on the walls. They all somehow blend. They somewhat blend and bring some warmthness, some warmth in the house. So onto this part that I've not been showing you for too long. So that whole thing there, that is just a little seat. Everything needs to be taken out of there. So onto this part that I've not been showing you, it's our TV stand that has not yet arrived. It's still in the funde, at the fundes, still being worked on. But from the samples that were brought by the funde, we went with some color that is almost familiar with the table. We wanted the TV stand to match the table, this table. So yeah, I'll show you once the TV stand is here. I'll surely show you how it blends. But for now, that is what we're having. Our TV is down there. Yeah, so once the TV stand is here, we'll figure out what to do with everything here. Yeah. So guys, that's like that's just a bit of what I wanted to show you. I just wanted to say like I'll show you what we plan to do with the full house, because it's like it's work in progress. It's work in progress. It's not done. And if you like what I've done, also feel free to just ask questions in the comment sections, because I'll surely get back to you. I'll help you with whatever question you have. If I can, I'll help you, because also something that you want to ensure is that when you are doing these things, you have to be hands-on. You have to ensure like you are there. Every choice that's being made, you're there, and it's something you will like, or either, because it involves long walks around town. Most of the time you find you're in town, busy, up and down, searching, so you kind of know every corner of where you can get these things. Yeah, I've done that. That's what I've been doing the whole of last year. I've been walking around town, figuring out things, So even when I go there, I think I know every shop. I know where I can get what, where I cannot get what. So yeah, that is what I want to tell you. If you're planning to do something with your house, you have to ensure you're hands-on. Ensure that you're making every choice that's being made, you're making it, or you have someone that you trust. And if you don't have someone you trust, you can also find someone to help you. So guys, don't hesitate to ask me any questions that you have. Also, if you need some assistance, just get through to me. I'll be happy to help you in any way that I can. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.